Welcome everyone to Livigno Aerials in Moguls Park, tucked high in the Italian Alps and one of the signature venues for the 2026 Olympic Winter Games. 2 rounds, all right? So the competitors going right now have to get into the top 10 to join the other 10 who have already advanced to the finals.
Every run counts and scores do not carry over. Here we saw on the women's side, Jalen Koff made a huge mistake in qualification 1, so she got a chance to ski again in this last chance qualifier, qualification 2, and went on to win a silver medal. So that's why it exists, so the best skiers are competing for a medal later today.
20-man Elliot Vaillancourt of Canada will kick things off. This his Olympic debut, and he is on fire, trying to get into the top 10 and lighting it up, setting the pace.
And the scores carry over from Q1, so if you had a good run in Q1, you might as well push, try to ski a little faster, use it as preparation for the finals runs today, because those scores will hold, and the best scores will carry over, will not carry over, but will allow you to get into that final run.
And if you're coming out of the gates first, that means you are the bottom seed, 76.25. That is a solid score. That puts him into 11th. And again, it's all about getting into the top 10 to join the other 10 that have already qualified for final number 1.
Backflip mute grab. For all of these athletes, the exit out of the top jump is key. It sets the tone for this long middle section. And if you're balanced on the exit, it's going to be easier to be balanced through this whole middle section. Great upper body here. Quiet head, quiet hands.
Shimikawa of Japan. Cats are always good at landing, so 11th. So great position, 78.27 is the best of the 2. Remember, when they see the score, the placing, 20th place, that it already includes the 10 that made it in already. And here is Charlie Mickel, the 21-year-old from the United States, making his Olympic debut. The strong bump skier from Durango, Colorado, wants to join his teammates in the top 10. His father looking on. See, nice run. His father Alex likes it. We'll see what the judges think.
That was a nice run by Mickel. Love how tall his torso stays through the middle section.
He's talked about he's been inspired by Olympic champ from 2006, Hannah, who you skied with Dale Begg-Smith, in the quality of his turns. He's really focused on that.
Begg-Smith carved that. Okay, an isolated turn shot. That's a land that was not ideal there, but that was far away from the judges. That was on the top air exit. He pulled it back together well and was able to accentuate really nice turns. He does great absorption and extension, so those knee patches moving up and down. Has solid jumps as well. Look how big that cross is. Just looks floaty, comfortable in the air. And his time was right in there, faster than the pace set time. And Mickel was already in a good spot. He already had a good run. It just wasn't quite in the top 10 in qualification 1.
77.82 puts him into 12th.
Which is actually second today. That's
second today, yeah, exactly. So Charlie Mickel will await the rest of the competitors. He's looking pretty solid to get into the next round. Only 20 advance, 10 from this round. And here is Jackson Harvey from Australia, making his Olympic debut. Lived, trained, went to high school in Winter Park, Colorado, skiing for Australia as he has dual citizenship, wailing down this course.
Hands staying out in front of the body. See vision looking a few moguls ahead, so you can pick up that jump. And get a takeoff.
He's fired up, and that was a quick run, 23.17 for time, which is 20% of the score. Jackson Harvey awaits his score. That was a solid run, 14th place with a 77.35 as his best of 2. We'll see if Stegfeld can get it done right here. The 27-year-old Swede making his Olympic debut, recipient of an Olympic scholarship. That's how he got here. Big air on the top, sending it again past that landing zone.
Nicely executed. almost deflecting the moguls there. You see he's like catching air in between each mogul, which is fast, but not always the perfect technique when snow contact and absorption is part of the sport.
But that might get him in there with a 76.91. That's his best of 2.
That was aggressive turning.
Segfeld and Cooper Woods ready to hit this 800-foot-long course, nearly 3 football fields long. The 25-year-old Aussie getting after it on the top air.
Big back full. The men are executing great landings. Woods found himself in the medal round at the last Olympics, almost by surprise. He'd only been in one other super final or medal round before, so he would like to return.
Oh man, he's skiing tight-handed. If he gets some good speed points, he does 23.28 is a time. That is fast, it was tight. It's all about getting in the top 20. He will get in 11th, and he will get in as the top seed from this round. And now the pressure's on Landon Wendler of the United States. Now all 3 teammates have made it through. So looking at the scores now for Charlie Mickel. He's in 3rd right now in this round. Nick Page has already made it through. Dylan Walzak has already made it through. 4 American men representing Team USA in moguls. Wendler, 25 years old. Coming off that top air, getting it done.
Wrapping it up, doing the difficult rotation, more rotation up top. He was on 1 foot there for a mogul. Recovered.
He's got to keep it tight. Didn't quite get that grab on the bottom, probably the way he wanted to. The speed comparative to the top competitors so far. To get in the top 10, needs better than a 73. He gets it. 76.34 is the best for his 2. So Wendler advances. So all 4 American men making it through to the final, including Nick Page, Dylan Walzak, Charlie Mickel, and Landon Wendler. Top 20 finals coming up soon.